every Saturday at 3 o'clock. Mercedes is one of the
producers.
Thank you. She's one of our technical experts. And so we have it on every week. We have people call our podcast show with their questions if they feel that they're going through some kind of demonic issue. Maybe they're experiencing things that are happening in the house, things are flying around the house. Maybe they claim the walls are bleeding. Interesting fact, 1989, there was a house where the complaint was that the walls were bleeding blood. And because this was my first time I had ever experiencing something like that, I wasn't really interested. This is after my thousands and thousands of other assessments I've done, rituals I've done, but this one was a new one. The house was trembling and blood was dripping from the ceiling walls down, just running down. You can see real visible. So it really got my interest. I had my lead assessment investigator go and take a sample of what was running down the wall. Now the substance was like a kind of a dark yellow, and it looked, and I guess that depending on the time of day, it looked almost red. And so we scooped it up, and it was a sticky substance, thick and sticky. So we had to test it. You never believe what the results were. Human plasma. The walls drip was human plasma that was coming down the walls. Unbelievable. First ever, at least to my knowledge, that something like that's ever been recorded. But we not only have to record it, but we have to test it. We have a lab test it. It was human plasma. Plasma is used for people that have a clogging disorder. And so it's a substance that's actually taken from the blood. So it was a blood compound, if you will, coming down. Very supernatural. That was a supernatural experience. The house was vibrating. I didn't put too much on that because it wasn't far from the freeway. And sometimes the freeway will cause vibrations where structures, even a mile and a half away, can still shake as a result of the traffic on the freeway. So I didn't put too much credence in there. What I did find interesting were the doorknobs. All the doorknobs were at least 20 degrees hotter than they should be. You would put your hand on the doorknob, you could feel the heat. And if you leave it there long enough, you'll actually get burned. So the doorknobs were very, very suspicious. I was very suspicious. I would have to say, yeah, it's not exactly normal. That's something definitely abnormal.